Alright, there we go. Hello. How rare for me to be live around this time and this day. Wouldn't you agree? Usually I spend the weekends alone. But you see, my plan got canceled. Possibly. So, I guess we'll stream for as long as possible. Especially for the YouTube people. I'm here. Good afternoon, I guess. Give me a minute. Alright, I got some things to do. First of all, I said I was gonna do them offline. But since I'm live, we're gonna do them live. I gotta fix these emote. I gotta so I gotta fix UP's emote. I gotta make every emote small. I have to make each person profile pictures, because if I don't know. I'm gonna fix Miru's emote too. But the main thing isn't emotes right now. I gotta do a profile picture and I have an OC that I need to finish. And if I don't finish it, then we're gonna have problems. Because there's a chance, because one, I have two things I need to finish. Also, I think at some point in February, it's gonna be like one stream that week, or maybe two, I don't know. I might end up taking a break at some point. If it's not in February, then it's in March. Well, actually, no, it could be in February, because I'm gonna go see my parents next month at the end of the week. I'm not the end of the week, end of the month. I thought about doing it at the beginning of February, but then I was like, nah, let's not. Oh, I can swap music now. But yeah, usually I wouldn't be live, but the snowstorm hasn't hit yet. It hasn't hit yet, so we're good for now. I could swap to my own song, and I have a song I want to play. Much better. But yeah, so art is the plan for now. Oh, we're not gonna do anything else. Usually what I was actually gonna do was I was gonna stay offline and then I was gonna talk to my best friend, and then something came up, so it's like we talked earlier this week, so I don't really care. And I don't care when things come up, because you know what I do? I find ways to spend my days. I find ways to spend my days accordingly, and my weekends. That's what I do. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna spend today together. Well, up until 5 or 6 p.m. Up until 5 or 6 p.m. Then that's when we'll be good. And then when the storm hits, I don't know, the power might go out, so tomorrow. That's like overnight. I don't know. There's gonna be a bunch of like half an inch or more ton of ice. And they're like, oh, we're gonna salt the roads or whatever. Salt and the roads aren't gonna do anything right now. But they already canceled school for Mondays, except for the only people who have to go to school are schools that are on college campuses or universities, because they choose when they want to start school, or when they want classes to continue or not. My school is like a cult. I will say that. It is like a cult meant for the rich white people. I am not a rich white person, so I do not fit in with these white people. Nor am I white, first of all, so. Also, it's a school full of stuck-up snobs and people who don't know how to clean. They expect maids to do it for them. They expect, like, handouts or whatever. I don't know. I've lived with a roommate, and in fact, I still live with a roommate. But it's not the same roommate as last year, because after the first semester of my first year of my first year of college, I was like, I'm not living with this person again, because one, I didn't like him. I tried to talk to him, get to know him, but like he wasn't paying attention or whatever. So I don't care. I don't really care about him. I haven't seen him around, nor do I plan to. What else? 2, he didn't clean. 3, he kept touching my shit. So and then I had to send out a message. Or he had an alarm set for 6 a.m. and he doesn't even wake up to his alarms. So like, you know what I had to deal with? I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and just sit there for a good 30 to 40 minutes for his alarm to go off. Who does that? I don't freaking know. And I was gonna write him a message, and then somebody told me, somebody was stopping me from doing so. They were like, it's the end of the semester, just wait until like next semester. I waited. Horrible. His habits did not change. And he knew that I was fresh, like he knew that he was gonna have me. You know why? Because I said out loud before multiple times when I was on the phone that I could not stand living with a roommate. Or with said roommate. And I was talking to Andrew about that too. I was like, I cannot do this anymore. Like, I need my own room. What happened? I couldn't get my own room. I tried. I was in fact on a wait list that did not budge. After last year, everybody wanted their own room because we for some reason, a lot of my friends were paired up with like bad roommates. Well, I can't say a lot because one, I don't even talk to half of them. So I don't really say they're friends. I say they're acquaintances. Another thing. What else? We turn off my YouTube. Sorry. I just turned off my Bluetooth. Anyways. He would not keep, him moving my stuff, like I have my stuff in order, like next to each other, or like he would take stuff out of the bathroom and then we were confused as to why things were being moved around. He would take stuff from my desk and move them around, and then I'd find it either on his desk or somewhere else, and I'm like, I did a test too to figure out that I left my stuff, it was some spray or whatever. I left it on my desk and I found it moved. So you know what I did? I started hiding a lot of my stuff. You know what else he didn't do? He wouldn't shower for 3 to 4 days. Every week he would not shower for 3 to 4 days up till Saturday or Sunday. So I was talking to like a group of friends about this, and we gave him a name. We called him Milligan. So now he's known as Milligan. I should probably zoom out. Yeah. We called him Milligan. And honestly, that was a fitting name for him. And There have been times where we've seen each other. I don't say anything to him. Cause I didn't really care for him, nor did I like him. Also, he smelled like something that I can't really say on YouTube. Let's just say he never put on deodorant. That's how bad it got. So. Also, he had like a dirty pile of clothing on the floor. But he was like the first person to move into like the dorms too, because he's part of the choir. Which, while he is a good singer, I cannot stand his singing voice. Especially during the first few months, he had this girlfriend and he just would not stop talking to her at night. Like, it could be midnight, next thing you know, he's on the phone talking very loudly while everybody else is trying to sleep. I had to wear headphones. And then eventually, I think it was within the next few months, or like the next semester, I ended up buying noise canceling headphones, which I still use, but the ones that I'm using right now are like a replacement pair because my last one's broke. So I might have to replace these, which if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to get a new brand of headphones because these headphones are finicky sometimes. But I had to get noise canceling headphones just for him so that I can sleep throughout the night with 0 issues. Best investment ever. So, and it was only $30. Only $30. But yeah, I live in a house now, an on-campus house. A house at my school. I bought out from people living in here before. Like many years ago. They bought it out many years ago. So it's kind of an old 1-story house with 2 bedrooms. And that's it. Except the fireplace is boarded up. There used to be a window where my bed is, and it's covered by concrete. In fact, there were 2 windows in this room, so I don't know if it was like a bedroom or not, but it was covered by concrete. So. What else? Before I moved into this house, I had somebody who was going to be my roommate, and then I think he gave my info out to 2 of his friends or something like that, because they're on the lacrosse team or whatever, and then I was gonna ask him a question like, did you give my info out? Because 1, you shouldn't be giving my info out. 2, I'm gonna hurt you if you did. And I'm pretty sure he did. I did see him last year. He was like, how's the house? I'm like, if you're asking about the house, maybe you should have lived in it. You probably should have stayed in it. But first of all, I probably wouldn't even have liked him because I would have been in my room the whole time, so I would not care. But he probably would have been throwing parties or whatnot, because that's what his friends wanted to do. His friend was like, I need a cat. Like, I gotta bring a cat. I said, hey, I'm not comfortable living with that. Because 1, I've never lived with a cat. 2, I don't like living with animals right now. Nor would I want an animal walking around the house while I'm doing things. So, and then the school put out a thing saying you gotta sign this out so that we can, I don't know, so that we can place people in homes accordingly or whatnot. But apparently people are bringing snakes on campus. Why a snake? I don't know. But like, keep that off campus or something. I don't know why you would bring a snake. I mean, it's an emergency. So there were rules about animals. It had to be a dog or a cat, and it had to be emergency services. What's it called? Medical service pet or something. I forget the term. And people ignore that rule. Or some people ignore that rule, but majority of people followed it. Oh, emotional support and medical. But anyways, let's see. I live with a roommate. He's good. We're both in the same major, but not the same classes. Except I'm the one cleaning the whole house, and I'm usually the only one who cleans everything, so that's a minus. I don't know. I was really hoping that I would live by myself, and I don't. But I think the universe is trying to tell me that I don't need a roommate, or should I, nor would I ever want to live with a roommate again after my college years. Unless it's somebody that I absolutely can't trust to do their charity and whatnot. Not charity, their chores and whatnot. I don't know. I have never met somebody who doesn't want to keep their space clean until like I was in college. That is the first time I've ever met anybody who just does not do crap, and I always get paired with the people who don't want to do anything, which is like a common thing for me. So I am a little upset about that. Anyways, we're gonna get to art. It's been 30 minutes. I'm not gonna talk for too long. Wrong thing. Hello. Oh, is that? Okay. Where is, oh, okay. I'm not gonna finish this thing. Fine. We're gonna do Twitch email, and then I'm gonna resize the thing. And then, well, I gotta make a duplicate so I don't mess with the original file, and then, you know, whatever else. We're gonna swap to art. I posted something on my Insta story. I think it was last night. I was like, because I have so many roommate horror stories that I'm trying not to scare all my friends who are going into college or whatnot. And I put on my close friends like, you should either get yourself a roommate who you know you can absolutely trust, or just live on your own, because I don't like the random roommate crap. I think random roommates is stupid, because I would rather get to know who I'm living with first before I choose to live with them. But no, I don't have a say unless I'm moving out of a place for other issues, which is dumb. I don't know. But I also don't voice my concerns to other people, because if I know I do, I'm going to sound aggressive, or I'm going to sound like I don't like, or deadpan, because I get very serious when I talk about this crap. Alright, we're on the art channel. None of my mods are here right now. Let's see. Andrew's busy, Mirror's working, or out. Label is working. I'm trying to make sure my chat's aligned. That's music. That is gaming. All right. Oops. There we go. probably should not resize that. Could I do it in here? Oh. There we go. I made the music stuff bigger. I haven't set up my drawing tablet, so I'm gonna reach down and grab it. I might be a little, I'm not tired, but I might be tired because the heat is on. And I gotta move my computer, my laptop charger. I was charging my things overnight just in case. Because there's a good chance the power might surge. I'm gonna turn off the heat, actually. It's getting too hot. Alright, we're gonna change this song. I literally just saw my stylist today. Where is it? That's my water. Did I move it? No. Oh my god, I do this every stream. And I know where it is. It's on my desk, but I can't tell if it's up. I got it now. I moved it. All right, I have the air blowing on me because I need it. We're gonna move. So now when I look to the side like this, I'm actually looking at my other monitor, but if I'm looking down, it's gonna, whatever. It should be able to track my voice. I have to draw it at an angle just to make sure that everything is still being tracked correctly. I have water. It's time to get started. It's 3. Depending on how, I don't know how much I could do within 2 hours. Oh yeah, art stuff. All right, so this is an emote that we did yesterday. I gotta fix it because I realized the lighting is not all the way around like how I need it to be. It's missing at the top. And there's an error, so we gotta clean it up. This is also gonna become the new Discord icon. And emote, because somebody wants it as an emote. What else? We're also going to fix UP a bit. Like, I like it, but I have to redo the line art and whatnot. And the coloring. I gotta make it more bold. Let me change the music. You know what I might do actually? Hold up. I'm gonna do what I did yesterday. YouTube and Twitch VOD, y'all are getting music, right? But the music that's going to be playing will be lo-fi, okay? But if you're listening on Twitch, the music that you'll be hearing is whatever I choose. Not sleep music. I don't like game chops. 10 hours. It's not even being picked up by VOD. Oops. I just have to fix it. I'll put that at 42. Alright. Y'all got lo-fi video game music. Alright, I'm gonna hide that because if I do that, it's gonna try and swap between the two and it's gonna be chaotic. We're gonna play whatever I want. And I gotta do this. Hold up. That's something else we'll work on. There we go. This isn't playing in the VOD, right? Okay. Sorry, I had to double check. There we go. So, okay, that's all I had to do. Mirrors I need to fix because there's something, I don't know, something I don't like about the shading on the hair. At least for right here. gonna make this bigger. Cause it's big on the ref sheet, so. You know, I think it's the shape. I don't like the shape of them. Do I make them glow? Maybe. What the hell? What the heck happened? Delete. I did not know that's where my doodle pen went. Hold up. I gotta fix my contrast, but I don't remember how to do it. Okay, now I remember. It was high because my screen, the screen is like a very low. It's very low no matter what I do. There we go. Now I can kind of see it. What else? Let me check something else. I don't even know if this will work. AMD, will you open? Are you? Oh. I'll fix that when I end stream. There's something wrong with my motherboard. Sorry, my weather. My weather app is going off. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get off before 7 or something. Because I do have, there's a project that I'm gonna work on, but I can't work on it live. Gonna go with my next model review. Honestly, the contrasting with the grayscale, it doesn't look, looks pretty good. Once again, I must thank Miru. Miru was super excited to have this, by the way. I should say that Yuppie and Miru are both super excited, and as always, I can always trust those two whenever I need to. Like, I could just talk about whatever. Well, I could talk about whatever with Miru. I don't know about Blabble. I feel like Blabble wouldn't understand. I gotta fix this, the highlight. The reason, and I'm also doing this too because I said I was gonna do an art post. So once I do finish these and we convert them into images, then yeah. For Miru, I haven't decided yet, but if I do, because Miru said, can we get this in PFP format as like a profile picture? So because Miru, I told Miru it kind of looked like a secret Undertale character or whatever. See all the mistakes I gotta fix. Well, they're not really mistakes, but I gotta color these. Or erase them. Not color, clean them up. If only there was a tool to help me with that. But all these tools suck. Or all the tools that are there suck. Other people be like, oh, this is okay. And nah. When you zoom in, you can see all the mistakes. And some other artists will point them out to you. Like, actually, I was talking to Blabble about that. How sometimes if we send something to friends, because now I have to like really make sure that they're reading titles, because sometimes I'll send something to a friend and they'll go like, oh, this won't work, or there's something wrong with this, and I'm like, I know, it's called a whip. Miru, I was asking you, you disappeared yesterday, and I was asking you like what you wanted for your profile. But I was like, you had stuff to do, so I'm like, it's okay. But I said you also said you were tired, so. Stuff came up last night. I told you, I didn't tell you. I told Stream that. Because I had a feeling something came up. How are you doing? I wasn't gonna stream today, but then Andrew was like, oh, something came up. For personal reasons, I'm not gonna say why, but he has to like help his mom out or whatever, but like for personal, I know why, but for personal reasons I cannot say. Because she has like a bunch of health stuff. Nothing too life-threatening, but you know, good. You said you want to ask something too, or is that? Yeah, I was gonna ask you about your profile picture, but then I was like, I'll just do black. I'll do it like your Instagram profile picture. Because you did ask me if we could get you asked me if you could get it in the PNG format, so I was like, okay. Right now I'm just cleaning it up. Okay, so you're getting profile and PNG. I mean, obviously it's gonna be in PNG. I really need to fix my screen contrast, but no matter what I do, when I change it, it looks off. Oh wait, that's not the control panel. I gotta do it for both of my monitors, my art monitor and my... No, don't update right now, please. It's probably gonna tell me I need to update my drivers, which I don't care. I can wait. Let's see. Yeah, the last update was like beginning of the month. I don't know why. Let's check the contrast of both monitors. 55. What the Dell is this one? Which you think would be good, but okay, that's Dell. What about you? Your contrast is 40. Brightness is now 60. So now I can kind of see things clearly. Literally, the gray is what I use for when I do anything because I don't give it color. That's just the basic background that all my art files start with. It looks so clean, thank you. Give you every copy. Oh my god. Fine, you could get gray, you could get black. And if you want to make an Omori background, you have the PNG format because I ain't doing that. How do I do this without messing up my mic? Wrong thing. Brightness and contrast. Oh. Give me a minute. My arm. Down. Oh. Okay. Now will you work? Not that. I mean, I guess that works. Oh. This is why we have an art monitor, people, and a drawing tablet, because now you know what works and what doesn't. You know, sometimes OBS is on my gaming monitor, but I don't like using it for like monitoring anything because I can't see with white. There's certain colors I can't see with it, especially if it's shaded. And and on the gaming monitor it's like so bright that I can't see it, but on my art monitor I can see everything perfectly clear, and on my drawing tablet. Thank you so much, King. You're welcome. What would you do without me? I don't know. What would you do if you never met me? Go on with your life. That's what you would do. Wrong thing. We've cleaned this up. And I added that little thing because it's like you're trying not to laugh, so you made a sound or something. So I thought it was better than just having you stand there without it. And I made the diamonds. I made the diamonds on your hair glow because they looked weird when it was just flat. I had to make them pop out because if I remove it, this looks, I don't know, this doesn't look right to me. When I add it in, it looks so much better. Alright, but here's what I'll do. Duplicate. Merge selected. Wait. Filter. Adjust line width. What do you mean that's the max line width? Adjust it again. Oh wait, that's the wrong layer. Puddles VT, thank you for following. Welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. You like how it pops? See? See? I told you. This is your... Oh wait, it's Flip. Hi, how are you doing? But yeah, oops. I forget the song is the extended version. How did you do the magic white line? Oh yeah, you can't see. Hold up. Let me teach y'all how I do the white line. This is gonna be weird because my drawing tablet is 1440p. No, 2.5K. And if I put it on my monitor, it's gonna look weird. You're good just in D&D right now? I hope you have fun. I haven't done D&D in like a year. That was the last time I did D&D. Alright. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna move over here. Here, you know what? Yeah, because I'll move over here. So, you can't see my mouse. Yes, you can. Over here, there's a line art, right? There's a line art layer. Okay. Let me remove this again so I can show you. This, I have all of your stuff in a folder. All of your line art and coloring is stuck in a folder, but within the folder, there are two different folders. One for line art and then the others for coloring. And I'll put all of that in one folder to keep it organized. Then at the end, you could just mark it visibility or whatnot. You can't see, but I'm scrolling up and down. There is a merge. I duplicate the layer and it makes another folder, and then I'll merge it all together. Or can this thing go away? I'll hit merge selected, then I'll bring it down below. Then I make a new layer, and then I'll clip it down to the duplicated art file, right? So it'll look like this. We're not listening to that. Right. In Clip Studio, there's a filter section, and if you go to correction, and then, not distort, but if you go to correction, there's a thing called adjust line width. And it just makes it look like this. See how it kind of looks bolder on this thing? Or not this thing, but you kind of see how the line art looks bolder compared to the original. That's because I extended it. So you seem to do it so fast because I go on autopilot when I draw. I've been doing this for years. I go on autopilot. Ryan, thank you for stopping by. How are you doing? This is how you do it too. See, it's a common thing. I'm hydrating now. You know what? Hold up. Twitch hates it when I don't do the review requests. I have marked the request. Also, YouTube, I didn't put it in the thing. Y'all are hearing lo-fi music, but Twitch is hearing whatever I play. I have hydrated. But yeah, this is like the most simplest way to make your art kind of pop. I just messed up my chat. You're learning. Yes, you are. You are indeed. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I had plans, but they got canceled for reasons that I cannot. Well, technically I can say it, but I'm choosing not to. His mom Andrew, my best friend's mom kind of needs help with certain hobbies now because she has like issues with her health and her wrist is one of them. Which is kind of sad. Like every time, she seems to be, she's doing just fine, but she needs like extra help when she's doing certain things. You're hearing the lo-fi. Other side gang just want to say hi and thank you to all. See, isn't Miru such a great mod? But yeah, how's everybody doing today? I forgot to ask. How's everybody doing today? It's 3:36 right now. You know, I wonder if I could do something. Let me see. I'm gonna do it above here. I'm gonna mess around with your thing for a bit, Miru. I like that. We're not gonna do it like that. That's too dark. Doing good over here, just hungry, little procrastinating, making food though. That's how I was this morning. Winter storm coming. Yeah, the winter storm is gonna be big. It's gonna hit me pretty bad with the ice. Canaria reference and right now, joking. You wish. W mod real, exactly. This morning, well, technically, I was supposed to wake up at 7:50 or 8 because there was stuff I wanted to do. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay in bed. I was like, let me go back to sleep. 9 o'clock, 9:45. I take a shower. I shaved my beard off. And some other areas that I'm not going to talk about, because you know, shaving is good. Hygiene, we love hygiene. And then I went in bed and like sat there for like almost an hour because I did not want to make food right away. And that was my morning, and now I'm here after doing a bit of coding. Yeah, we're gonna play around a bit with Miru's stuff. I kind of like that filter. I'm not gonna lie. I like that filter. Which one? Which filter? So this is This one right here is sunset. This is sunset dark. This is sunset red. This is sunset gold. This is sunset purple. And then this is the night sky. This is the filter that I use on my profile picture. Valid, valid. Yeah. The first sunset is good. Sunset dark in the night sky, I love. I did get some new ones, but like they're not on here for some reason. So we're gonna mess with sunset for a bit. Let's see, let's see. We can't overlay that because it's white and black. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think it would require a lot of like editing for it to work. Unless I just lower opacity. You will take the entire stock. Oh my god. Sunset, yeah. Listen. Later. Later. You love doing the soft light blending mode with the gradient maps. I haven't tried that yet with the white and black. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. It gives life to Miru. I like this. I like it better like this. Thank you, Ryan. I like it like this. But the normal emote will just be black and white. It's not gonna have like the white outline though. But when it's a profile picture, then you get the gradients and whatnot. FX are so much fun. Yeah, exactly. I gotta stretch. I was supposed to work out today and then I was like, I'm too lazy. And when I say workout, I mean VR workout. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm out to BRB because I need to go to the bathroom. Love this blending too. You're taking notes. Yeah, so Miru's an artist too, but they mainly do traditional art. Still learning. They're still learning digital art, just like I'm still kind of learning too. You learn something new, especially if you've been. What's the word? My brain is not working today. What's the word? Self-taught. As a self-taught artist, I learned something new almost every single day. But Miru's done. We also did this last night. Nero, we love him. This is the new. This is gonna be thumbs up emote. This is going to be the thumbs up emote. And guess what? All these emotes are gonna come out today. And you know what I'm gonna do? I was gonna put my emote. I was gonna put Krakenn as an emote for free. I'm gonna lock him behind a subscription, and you won't be able to. That sounds petty, but I'm gonna lock him behind a subscription because it's me. All my mods, though, y'all can use these ones for free. All my mods and other people, chat members. I wish I was good at traditional art, but not having Control Z is scary. Dude, listen, it is scary. I actually got a pen. I had a pencil that my friend recommended to me for traditional art last year, and I think I left it at my parents' house when I was there for Christmas. But it was really good. But like when I first swapped from traditional to digital art, I was also drawing on my tablet on my iPad at the time a lot, so because I had just gotten it, so I would do the mistake of trying to zoom in or double tap. like a digital artist will understand. Like when you try to go back to traditional after not doing it for so long, you try to zoom in or double tap. And you do it on the paper, and if you, it's weird if you do it in public too. I've never done it in public, but imagine trying to do that in public, only in private. I've only ever done that in private. If I ever did that in public, I would kill myself, because like everybody would stare like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I would be so confused as to what they're talking about. Then I would have to remind myself they're on paper. That's never happened to me in real life, but if it happens to you in real life, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. The good thing is I don't draw on my iPad as much anymore, so I don't have to worry about zooming in or double tapping. And I've gotten so used to like swapping between traditional and digital that it's just easy. You feel like drawing traditional is still good practice too, though? It is. I use it for, because I have a storyboard notebook. I use it for storyboarding or like poster planning. Otherwise, I'll just do it on computer, because if I don't do it for poster planning, then it's because I know what I want in mind. I'm gonna actually do it later though, because I have another poster. I'm probably gonna animate it and call it my starting student screen. I have 2 things I need to do. Because there's a song by Get Scared that I just found called Second Guessing, and I really connect with it mentally, emotionally. So I might base my new poster off of that, or my next poster off of that. Alright, the one person we gotta redo is UP, because UP, for some reason, I don't like it, and I'm pretty sure it's the line art. But I also don't like the sparkles in the eyes. So we're gonna get rid of that. For everybody who wants to know what song is playing, it's called Vanity Paradise. Darkstalker's Vampire Savior. And it's the extended version. But yeah. The only thing I used to draw traditionally a lot, but the only thing now I can't even draw traditionally, especially when it comes to bodies. I can only do my headshots. That's the only thing that I can do. I don't know. It's UP's eyes were bothering me so bad. I'm like, there's something wrong with this art, but I can never tell. You got the Pokemon lo-fi on the other side. It's 10 hours of lo-fi video game beats. So I don't know, I can't hear. I muted it for me. Because my mic interface lets me do that, unlike my last one. Is there something here? Oh. This is called War Agony. It's the Pokemon Center theme. They always use the Pokemon Center theme when it comes to lo-fi. You know what I'm gonna eat tonight? I'm eating ramen. It's either I do that or I eat the rest of my crispy honey chicken, which I don't really want. I was gonna make a thing called white chicken lasagna soup because I have a recipe for it and I made it one time and it was really good. But I'm too lazy and the chicken won't thaw in time. Usually I would order food on this day, but we're not endangering people now, are we? Also, or I technically could have ordered groceries, but there wouldn't be anything in stock because my state, they love to shut down, especially if you're in the South. Oops. If nobody couldn't tell, if anybody couldn't tell, I really love songs that sound like this. High energy battle type music. How do I doodle? Oh my god. The style is really hard to like do sometimes, especially with this pen. Boulder UP looks better than thin line UP. I don't know, bold just works for this style. Oh hell no. Get off. There's a Mario Kart DS song on here, but somebody stole Nintendo's Mario Kart DS thing and called it Flying Kites, and they uploaded it 2 years ago as their own song, and there's an AI photo as the icon. Like, is it that hard to like go? I think people forget that you could just Photoshop things to make them look actually realistic. Why would you rely on AI? Which, speaking of, this one person keeps messaging me about a job on like AI training, and I read it, and it's about like they want me to like train language learning models for top companies for $17 and $17 to $22, and apparently some people have had like issues. Like, I could work from home doing that thing, and I could choose when I want to work, right? But people have been like, it's a scam or whatever. And I'm like, why would I want to train a language learning model? Why would I want to do such a thing? Like, but can we go back to the time where we were photoshopping and stuff? Remember that one guy who would just Photoshop people, like when people would go to him to ask him stuff on Twitter, like, hey, can you crop my husband out or something like that, or like fix my dress or make it so that I'm smiling? Remember that guy? If you don't, you're probably super young. But I used to watch that guy do his things. You missed those. I know. I missed them too. I miss those days. And I was 13 when I was watching those. 13 to 14 when I was watching those. And I was still watching them when like 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, not at 18. I think when I hit 17, it was like, okay, I'm kind of done with YouTube. That's kind of how I felt, but like, I loved watching those things. And they were super funny too, and super good. So, if he can do that, then so can you. Instead of using AI, use Photoshop. I don't care. There's plenty of free alternatives. Or you could go be a pirate. I don't know. But I don't condone being a pirate. For legal reasons, I have to say that. So that I don't get in trouble. Yarhar. Man. I think with this, I could finally say that UP is done. Because the bolder eyes really make a difference compared to how it used to look. The bolder eyes and the bolder, like making it bolder just was really what I needed. Because I was like, it's too thin. And if I do thin lines, then that means I have to go in and shade it all, like render it. And I ain't rendering somebody right now. The only person who actually gets rendered well is me. It's too hot now. Actually, it's not even hot. My fan's just not working right today. You wanna know what's funny? I think I said this earlier. I wasn't supposed to be streaming. You know what I was gonna do? I did some cleaning and I was gonna make muffins, and I didn't make those muffins. They were gonna be blueberry muffins. Because who doesn't love blueberry muffins? Somebody's gonna be like, why not chocolate? You think I like chocolate that much? Chocolate or like regular, like, I don't know, what other muffins? I like lemon poppy seed muffins. But there's no way I'm making chocolate muffins. My favorite thing to make is creme brulee or tiramisu. And everybody wants a slice of my cooking. I'll be like, they're like, send it to me. I'm like, how can I send it to you? You want rotten food or you want like fresh food? I guess at that point, pick your poison. All right, UP's done. UP is done. I gotta go in and fix that now. So what we're gonna do now, because this is all one layer, we're gonna put that. If you need to see what I did again, this is your chance. Duplicate. Check DMs. Check Discord. I almost called somebody. I was about to say, no, I didn't want to talk. There you go. Literally all I did was like look up lo-fi music, video game lo-fi music. No, 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 that won't do. But you know what we do? You just color it in, because it's not like... The good thing about being an artist... especially digitally, is that you could fix mistakes like this. I mean, you could do it traditionally too. But I like being an artist. You get to create whatever you want. Imagine I made this like a Discord image. That doesn't look good. It's Toriel now, nah. Discord logo update drop. They should hire me, don't you think? I'm joking. I wouldn't actually draw it because, you know, I have a fun fact. People, when I was in high school, my teachers, they all thought I was going to go into graphic design. I never went into graphic design, but I can do graphic design. Oh, speaking of, we're going to stop. We have to work on my schedule together. I'm pulling up Affinity. Hello? It's here. It's loaded in, but it's not showing. My mom is texting me. What the heck? Oh, wait. I had to change the method. So this is this graphics stuff that I use for my schedule. We're gonna fix this, right? We're gonna change the schedule around. We're gonna change the photo and whatnot. Hold up. Let me respond to this text. So like, okay, so for those who don't know, I live 2 hours away from my parents and my siblings. They're farther down south in the state that we live in. So, and there's a winter storm, and my brother and my siblings wanted to stay home, but because my parents had like a business, my parents had a business meeting to go to, and they were worried about keeping my siblings at home just in case the power went out, which isn't gonna happen. So she's been texting me, and she's like, "Do you have a generator?" I'm like, "No, I don't have a backup generator." If I brought one on, they'd be like, "Why do you have a whole generator connected to your house?" What happens if the power disconnect? I don't even have a generator connected to my parents don't even have a generator connected to the house. Okay, wait. Miru, watch chat. I got BRB. BRB. I'm back. All right, no more of that song. Let's see. What song do I want to play? Not BRB. Oh, that's the ambivalence that's the album I didn't release because I wasn't gonna put it out. Oops. That was 2024. I was afraid to put it out. It's too late. This thing keeps freaking out. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So we're gonna change my schedule, right? What I do is usually I have a set of profile pictures that I have that I can use. It ranges. It's either I use this. It could be this. This is an option too, but I never used it. I don't think it blended in well, but I created this whole thing by myself. I was going to pay somebody to do it, and I was like, I can do this. That's boring to me, but I don't know. There's a lot that I could do. I could use it. I could like show off all my art. Halloween week marathon pick. Listen, that pick is from not September. That's from like June or July. Like I could also do like one of my OCs. Oh shoot. Like, what if I use Jalissa? But nobody would know who she is. They just look at this sketch and be like, oh cool. See how she blends in really well? I like using photos that kind of blend in with the theme. That's boring to me. But yeah, there's a bunch of things I could technically use. I could use screenshots. I technically don't even have that much art of like that I can use right now. So I have to swap back and forth. Let's see. Oh, wait. Never mind, not that. Where is it? I just saw it. Oops, I messed it up. I have an art piece that I could use. But okay, this is the sketch, but I have the actual file. Let me go get it. And I'm gonna do it off of the screen. Alright, so now this should... Is there a way to like re-import? Nah, there isn't. Like I could do something like this. I never finished this. You know why? Because technically there's gonna be like water. There's gonna be like water for all the color parts, and it didn't look well. I was gonna use a photo and it didn't look well. I could color and render it, but I haven't decided if that's what I want to do or not. This is what we got right now. And then this is like the whole background. But the focus should be me. Right. So, Kingdom Hearts Thursday shall remain at 6 to 8. This is all correct. I'm not streaming. This is for next week, by the way. I don't stream on Sundays. I don't stream Mondays. I don't stream Tuesdays. If I do, it's probably not going to be on the schedule. So we're gonna play Hightail. We're gonna save that up for Friday. And I'm gonna say 3 to 6 because I get out of class around 3:10, so I can stream at any point. I'll say 3 to 6 for this one too. So Kingdom Hearts Hightail. Ayonetta. And I'm gonna abbreviate that. Bayonetta O. Cereza and the Lost Demon. Okay. I'm gonna move that over a bit. So we got... Actually... No, I'm just gonna say I'm do that because if I do that, oh, they're gonna be like, "There's a Bayonetta 0." No. Wait. I'm gonna swap this actually. Kingdom Hearts is from three to 6. I'm gonna swap this because I used to do Kingdom Hearts on Thursdays, right? But then I was like, I think I realized that that's just not good for me. So we're gonna move this around. We're gonna attempt to do it on Wednesday. Okay, so this is the schedule. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts will take place from 3 to 6 on Wednesday, only on Twitch. Thursday, Bayonetta, Cereza, and the Lost Demon, 3 to 6. Both YouTube and Twitch. Hightail, 3 to 6 p.m. Okay? And there might be a stream. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. Hold up. I haven't decided yet. Okay, we'll play that. But yeah, this is the goal. I'm gonna export it. There will be no art streams tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but then. I might not just. Ooh, I usually dedicate Kingdom Hearts a whole day to Kingdom Hearts, but I might do this thing where I do horror. So I'm just gonna say gaming. No, I'll say Kingdom Hearts / gaming. I'll do it like that. All right, this is the schedule. We're gonna use this photo. Actually, no, we're not. We're not gonna use that. I have this somewhere. we're gonna use this instead because I like it more. And what I usually do is I'll export it and then I'll classify it by a week. So I have a whole thumbnails folder and I just type, not thumbnails folder, I have a thumbnail and schedule folder. So I have my schedules for Christmas, December 14th through 20th, January 13th to 18th, January 19th through 25th, and November 16th through 22nd. So this one is January 25th through January 25th through 31st. And now if you're in the Discord server, which you should join if you're 18 plus, I give people, anybody that I know personally, not personally, but anybody that I know that if you're a VIP, if you're a VIP member and you're not in the Discord, you do have some perks. You kind of have private channels when it comes to VIP stuff. So like if I'm ever doing an open art VC, you know what you could do? You can hop on in. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 VIPs. 6, 7. I think I have 8 or 6. I have 6. They all have access to VIP, chat, stream VC, work VC. If you're a VIP member, you get a bunch of crap. I like to leak a bunch of things to you. Now I'm gonna ping the Discord for the schedule. Here's the schedule for January 25th through the 31st. And now they have this stuff. And you know what we go back to doing? We go back to drawing. Because if I didn't do it now, y'all wouldn't have gotten it till next week. At some point. The following content. Okay, I don't care. I was like, why isn't the song playing? We're gonna play this. Clip Studio, Clip Studio. Oops. That's the art file that we're not working on. And we do that later. So you know what I do now that all emotes are done? Miru, you'll get your PNG later. I'll send it through Discord. Or I might, or no. I'll send you a Google Drive link instead. It's gonna be tied to my personal email, so I'll send it through that. Because my personal email has all my storage space. I'm not playing fair. Only once, that's enough. I don't even care. So you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna make a new file. I'm gonna save this as a copy for like Twitch/Discord. I'm gonna say Twitch emotes. Pin. Also, I have to say this. There's people who get mad if, especially on Twitch, there's people who will get mad if you don't use their emotes and you use somebody else's emotes. If you use my emotes and somebody else is getting mad that you're using mine, I must say this. Tell me, please send me their username or something, because then I'll ban them. Because that's not somebody I want to interact with. I don't want to interact with people who like gatekeep. Or not gatekeep, hate it when other people are like, how do you explain it? How do you describe it? I forget how to describe it, but like, I don't want that happening to y'all. And if you're being banned unfairly, then it's like, that's somebody I don't want to interact with ever. Can't accept this freaking if. I need to drink water. What are the Twitch emote sizes again? We'll do 56 by 56. It's almost 5 by 6. I need to go. That's too small. Undo. That's not what I want. Change. So we're gonna have to do 1112 because 56 by 56 will pixelate it. I'm gonna close Affinity. Alright, so since we have this, we're gonna save this as... I'm gonna make a whole folder. For Twitch emotes specifically. For Twitch emotes specifically. Twitch. I didn't even spell Twitch right. I said Twatch. Twitch emotes. I was gonna name this Kyron really, but I forgot I can't do that because if I put Kyron, somebody's gonna be like, who's Kyron? Me. That's not my actual name. That is my persona's name. J really. No. It's not letting me save. There we go. What do you mean? Hold on. It was saying I had no storage space, which was a lie. Wait, so if I work on this at one... Ooh, wait, I messed it up. I put 1112. Hold up, I gotta redo all that. Change. Let me see what 112 looks like, because they say you could do... Unless I could get the PNG and let Twitch resize it. Without causing too many issues. Alright, so we're gonna save it like this, and I'm gonna let Twitch auto resize. Save as UP. What's that emoji? What's the emoji name for like the cry? Like big, not big. You're crying. What? But smiling. I forgot what it's called. I gotta go look at admin chat. Holding back tears. I forgot the zone number. I was gonna call this Miru. A zone, what's it called? 6 some. I have a screenshot, but Instagram's not loading. Time to scroll all the way up. So Miru Zone 17. And only Pokemon fans will get that. And we're gonna save this as Nero thumbs up. I also gotta make this like my new Discord icon, so we gotta go in here and do that. I was about to sneeze. Sanctuary. Okay. Discord, new Discord icon. Actually, not yet. Now, edit. Medon, thank you. I will hydrate. Also, welcome on in. How are you doing? I don't want to hear this song. Now I gotta ping everybody, like new Discord. Oh shoot, I just hit my chest. Okay, this minute. Yes, I'm drinking. I was about to spit it out. What's going on with one of my rolls? Hello. Hell no. Bye. Sorry. Hello, pass your very last exam recently, so you're alive. Congratulations. Congratulations on passing your last university exam. I'm doing good. We're finishing up Twitch emotes. I wasn't going to stream today, but there was a change in plans. I should have recorded my time lapses on these. That way I could put them on TikTok, because TikTok needs content. But TikTok, actually, I'm gonna be honest, I hate TikTok. I just use it for promotion purposes. I gotta ping the Discord. But yeah, we got some emotes, and 3 of them are gonna be free. 1 is gonna be locked behind paywall. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I would feel too bad. I would feel horrible doing that. We're not gonna lock it behind. TikTok is hard, I know. I started using TikTok because people are like, VTubers need to start promoting themselves through anything, but every time I promote myself, I feel like I suck at promoting myself, and it's like I don't have anything interesting to share. I don't know. You only have 5 free spots. Yeah, that's the thing. Let me write this message real quick. Alright, I sent out a ping. This is the new Discord icon for the year. You need to create TikTok without your face. See, my TikTok used to be a completely different TikTok. I had 2 TikToks, right? But the other one I don't use because the other one is my older TikTok. It's under a different name. A very old name that I used to use in 2018 or 2019. And then I made a new one because I didn't want to mess with that. And then I had this TikTok that I used for years. It's just that I cleared off all the content I had on it beforehand, before I started using it last year. You made a new emote too? Ooh, I love that emote. It kind of reminds, you know, that emote looks similar. That's one of my next emotes that I'm going to be working on too. A scary one. It's going to be more sinister. Is VTube Studio okay? Because what is that? Never mind. So, okay, we got 4 emotes. I'm not going to share my screen because I don't want to do that. But we're going to add these emotes onto Twitch now. And then Discord, we're going to add more. I'll add the emotes onto Discord too. Uh-oh, wrong thing. Creator dashboard. Where's the emote thing again? There we go. Your rewards. I don't want instant email uploads. But yeah, we have like 3 more out. There's 3 more emotes that I gotta make that I'm going to put on like a subscription on the subs, because subs, if you think about it, there's nothing for you to subscribe for. But if you want I need to make emotes. Because I have that option, right? But I need to like make it so that image size too large. The resolution's 1496. Let me see what happens if I save this as a JPEG. Oh wait, could it be because I drew at like 300 dpi? That would explain it. Oh, they don't like JPEG. Oops. Oh, why would I export it as JPEG? I need to be transparent. You create your TikTok before streaming and posted covers with ukulele and other instruments. That sounds nice. When people started subscribing, you commission emails because you felt a responsibility. You see, I've been so lazy. I was gonna commission a bunch of people to do certain things for me, and then I'm like, I'm an artist, I could do it myself because I want to learn so many things. But I feel like I have, like, I'm not affiliated, but I have this option to do it now, so I was like, why not? Let me change the image resolution to 72. This is stupid. You felt like your skill's not enough and you wanted something better. That makes sense. So I'm trying to upload it and it's saying my file size is too big for an auto resize. Have a maximum file size of 1 megabyte. What do? Do I lower it for their liking? Because I just redid it. I've never done Twitch emails before. Let me lower it. $30.96. Yes, replace please. Oh my god. What the? Okay, go away, thank you. You could change size while exporting. That's what I'm doing, but everything is too large. It's because it has to be less than, oh my god. Change image resolution 1096. Is this up to your liking, Twitch? Because you like to be very particular about your stuff. Yay. Do not auto resize, actually. That emote better look good. Our first emote is here. You might have to refresh to actually see the emote. But it's there. Let me get rid of this hype emote though, because nobody wants that. Now I gotta do the same for Miru. Wait, not yet. Yes, right now. Change image resolution. 1. Y'all can't see the windows, but that's okay. $1096. Alright, there we go. Oops, I forgot to save. Miru Zone 17 is the file name for that. Now we have UP. Change image canvas resolution. Don't change the pixel. 72. Your emails have verification, do they? Am I locking this behind a paywall by accident? I don't know. They're not really telling me anything. Oh, they have to be instant. Wait. I forgot they have to be verified. Or maybe they don't. I don't remember. UP. Oh my god, wait. I'm putting them in the subscribe. I'm putting them in the wrong one. Oops. My bad. Let me redo. It's not in my library. Oh, yes, it is. There may be a duplicate, but or duplicate. Oh, I could just. I try to move it and it won't let me. There we go. Let me delete this from my library. Nero. They should be there now. First emails usually, then after you receive like trust, they will upload immediately. Ah, I see. I just put mine into subscribers by accident, so I have to move them to free. I could check my email to see what they say about these email uploads. Thankfully, I changed which email it was located on. Nero thumbs up. Oh, it's there now. The emails actually look very good. The emails came out so well done. I love it. I love it. And then the final one. Nero thumbs up is released. You laugh, you go to timeout. Miru was waiting. You can see them just fine, right? Because if, well, for me, I can't because my monitor is like. I wish they were a little high quality looking. Or a little more high quality, because I had to resize them, right? They might be a little too small. You can see them fine. For me, I think it might be my monitor, because everything looks too small for me, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it's kind of hard to tell like what kind of emote it is besides yours. Like you can't see the sweating. It's so cute. Thank you. I'll have to like look at, like, test them out. Probably like try a different file size a little bit, because I did the auto resize thing. You're gonna go to bed. Have a nice stream. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. What do you? It's 20 degrees already. Oh, they said it feels like 15. You want to know something? So I was talking to some friends about this last night, and I was saying, like, I was trying to keep the pipes from freezing overnight. Show less of the shoulder. No, it's not that. It's the canvas size. I might have to like. I gotta change the canvas size. I won't have to crop. It's not like I have to crop the empty areas. It's just I have to crop the like little empty areas. The shoulders are just fine. But I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. Yeah, narrow thumbs up. I'll update these later. These are good for like a first time thing. You know, I was dreaming of this day, to be honest. Like, I was so excited to get emotes done for this channel one day. And I'm the artist. I developed an art style for emotes. I like this song from Pragmata. I'm ready for that game to come out. It comes out in April. We're gonna play it live. But yeah, I was putting the emotes accidentally in the subscriber thing. They're beautiful. You love them all. Thank you. You know what I gotta do now? I gotta make an art post. So I gotta export these again. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, we're gonna up. No. No. You wanna get sent to the void? We aren't doing that. Leave that in 2024. Was that 2024 or was that 2025? Whenever that was, leave it then. Ever since 2020, everything feels unreal. Okay, true, fair. I have to agree. I'm uploading. You know what I was gonna do? Oops. Uh-oh. I forgot that was a keybind. I just looked at my monitor. I was going to delete all the emotes off of Discord. Like clear them all. And then replace them with my current stuff. But then I was like, nah, never mind. We got 72 slots. Live reaction to, okay. We love testing me, don't we? I did not mean to click this emote. Not this emote, this keybind. You wanna know why it's on right now? It's because when I hit the subtract button on my numpad, it breaks. If you see me squinting my eyes, it's because I'm not wearing my glasses and I might need them. I'm putting them on right now because I can't see my monitor when I'm resizing things. I haven't worn my glasses since yesterday, but I have them on now. My eyes just gotta adjust. Give me a minute. So the reason why I never wear my glasses while streaming is because back then face tracking used to be really bad if you wore your glasses. But it's not like I'm close to my screen or anything. And I have to make one more ping. My eyes are still adjusting. I'm about to take these off because it's kind of messing with them. The emotes in the Discord have all been released. Oh, hold up. Not yet. Because I forgot about... No, neural thumbs up is there. Hold up, I gotta test these. Are they big enough? I gotta test these compared to like the other ones. They're big enough. Okay. At everyone, new emotes. They're small when you type with them. Well, I guess that's normal. It just feels weird. My eyes have adjusted. Fun fact, technically, I cannot see faces without my glasses. Like, if you're standing a few feet in front of me, I can see your face or whatnot, but if you're like a few feet away from me, your face is blurry to me. I don't know why. It might be possible that I might lose my vision in the future when I'm older. And I mean like when I'm like old. Like when I'm a grandpa or something, because my grandmother has glaucoma. She has a bunch of like vision problems, and my mom also had bad vision at one point, although it's only at night. And then my dad had very bad vision. He had to wear glasses. I can't wear those right now. It messes with my eyes. My eyes aren't adjusting. Alright, let's go export the rest of these emotes. Da 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 da. I was about to say, where'd all my stuff go? So we have this. We have Miru's. Miru, check DM. Ooh, it's not. Yeah, it could be cropped some more. Hold up. It's not that. That's not what I said. I need to move it over a bit. It's not, it wasn't straight and it was bothering me. Now it looks better. That looks better. There's your thing. This is UP. Alright, this is Yuppie, but something happened to Yuppie. As you can see, her filter is gone. Filter correction, adjust line width. Correction, adjust line width to 20. Yuppie. And you guys already have me, so it's okay. Oh wait, because that's the wrong one. Oops. It's because this is the one that had what I needed. Yeah, all the emotes are done. We got Twitch emotes now. YouTube, you don't get emotes because they won't let me have emotes unless I'm part of the YouTube partner program. Isn't that's a bit sad? But it's fine. It's totally understandable because I get it. Your style and your and now I'm gonna post them. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them all together. Not for the Discord, but it's time to take me out to see the gun show. And now I'm gonna ping you here. That way UP could get a look. Y'all love these emotes. Miru is getting a bunch of experimentation done. I'm like looking at them. They're perfect. I'm so like, I'm kind of cheesing over them. I love them so much. Let's see. Okay. No. That's the animation stuff. I can't do that. 1920 by 1080. 300 DPI. Then we're gonna resize this. Okay. And we do the rest. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. Duplicate. March. Copy. I like how me and Miru are the only humans in this. Human? Oh wait, I'm not human. My bad. I am not human. I'm putting mirror right there. Oh, I was duplicating the wrong folder. Alright, get out of my face, Miro. Go away. I said I would post these as a batch. So that's what we're doing. That's how I was gonna post these all once I had like the batches done for them. I gotta make mirror shorter because mirror short. Okay, I said select please. Thank you. What do you mean no? Oh. That's not what I meant. Okay. And then I gotta resize this guy. And I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna move all of these to the left a bit. That way it doesn't feel so empty. Yeah, aren't these look wonderful? We finished what we had to do yesterday. We finished them all. I'm so like excited. I'm gonna put all of us in a folder. It's not like that. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I think 3 hours is my mark for today. So in 30 minutes, because I did say I'm gonna end around 6, because 6 is when I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna make some ramen. I wish I had boba. I really wish I had boba. You know how that would be so good right now. I did that last week though. I ordered boba to go with my ramen. It was good. And a mochi nut. Oh, I could get my new signature now. I gotta go to my Fruitiger Arrow doodle sheet. Wherever that is. Is it in this folder? Make this black, please. Come on. Make it black. It's actually perfect. Let me put this into Nebrio, and we're gonna call it J25 signature. My friend sent me a quote to a funny movie, not to a funny movie, from a funny movie. Everybody should know it, but I actually don't remember the name of it. I think it's called Norton or something. There's a lady named Rasputia on there. And it's from the scene where she's going on a pool, but the lady's like, there's a weight limit. This is pictures, it's not art. I'm gonna put my watermark over it like that. Now let's get a gradient map. Well, not as a correction layer. There we go. What I like about Affinity is that I could just edit the sliders like up and down, but they don't have gradient maps. You kind of have to make your own gradient map. I don't know how you save them. But here you just adjust it right here. My back is starting to hurt. I might actually put the watermark in the background. Oops. I'm gonna do something like this. But I want to make it faintly visible. But you know the watermark is there. Because it's even in the background. Now we save this as PNG. Not a TIFF, a PNG. And I gotta make an art post. But yeah, we've pretty much done what I really wanted to do live. Like everything else I want to do offline. And I'm gonna spend tomorrow offline too. This is a stream today. Let me disconnect my drawing tablet. Because I'm gonna take a break. That looks banger. I know. My watermark is all over it, but I like the thing. I kind of like it. My watermark is all over it so that, oh, this, I'll save that please. So that nobody takes it, but the watermark is faintly visible, but you can see the watermark is still there in the background. But if you pay attention, you could kind of see the outline, but otherwise. I probably shouldn't do it like that. Let me make it one folder. It's not stuff like overlay. 5. This is just to show people, like, show it off. Looks like you and Nero are scheming. Lore-wise, you probably would be. You both probably would be, lore-wise. Let's see. Do we want to mess with your thing real quick? Let's go back and mess with your thing. And then I'll make art post at 6. I sent on Discord, I sent you the basic. Download the second one. I sent you the PNG, but download the second one only. Do we want to keep your thing like this? I feel like if we keep it like this, the white outline kind of ruins it. Oh, I know what to do. Actually, no, never mind. Not this. Not this color, but some other color. Whatever you cook up, you will take. Of course you will. You take everything from me. Ooh, this doesn't look half bad with the sunset. Because if we do just black, it's not gonna look good. Alright, let's mess with something else. I'm gonna actually make this a duplicate. And we're gonna lock that because that oh yeah, you like the gray too, I forgot. I think this gray is perfect for you, so okay. Alright, one more. I'll do one more. Let's see what else we can do. I love messing with the gradient stuff. Well, Apple taught me how to mess with them. Add a little mustache. You could Photoshop that. I know, they're so fun. Why do I kind of like this, but it's overlay? Why do I kind of like this a little way too much? What does it look like on soft light? It looks good on soft light, but then when I do overlay too, if I lower it on overlay, I don't know. Ooh. This is what I was doing to my other profile picture too. This is what I was doing to my profile picture on Discord. I have a purple filter that I really like, and I sent it to my friend Grace, and she was like, I like this one too. I was like, I really like the purple one. I don't know. There's just something about color filters that make everything seem good. Even, like, it makes the original art look so much nicer. Yeah, so let me show you. This is what mine looks like in a purple filter. That's like the rendered version. But then if I show you the sketched version, this is the sketch version and this is the render. Like, it's the atmosphere. And I like that. I like the atmosphere or the vibes it gives off. The other one, I also did a sunset on mine. Let me open both versions. This is Discord. Where's my other Discord? Did I replace it? No, I didn't. This is what mine looks like on a sunset filter. But my normal profile picture is this. It has a warm summery feeling from an anime. Yeah, exactly. I'm looping this on because I like it. Oh wait, oops. It's on here. Oh yeah, the original emote sketch. And a character that we probably will never see because I don't know if we're gonna... Not weird, but I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Probably never gonna meet him. I have a reference sheet for him actually. It's just that I haven't finished it yet. Because it's just the initial sketch. If I can find it. This is the initial sketch, but I don't like it anymore. That he had no, it's a CD. He's a virus, technically. A computer, not a computer virus, but a computer program. Once Windows 7 and Windows Windows XP ends. Can you print out reverse card floppy disk? I thought about it. He probably could. And then he has the little Fruitiger arrow person on there, a belt. This is based off like a Roblox outfit that I bought like literally earlier this month. I don't play Roblox, but I use Roblox to like help out with outfit designs when I'm coming up with a character. And then I spend Robux. Yeah. They all have viruses, true. But this is like a computer program. Think of like the task manager, basically. He was there for Windows. I said the computer that he was born on was both Windows X, went through the Windows XP and Windows 7 era. You're going back to other side? Okay. But yeah, hydrate I will. Wrong water bottle. I have hydrated. Let me go mark that as done. Alright, but yeah, so he doesn't have a name yet, but I have lore on him. He completely exists in a world because the Fruitiger Arrow world, like Windows 7 XP. He kind of just exists in a computer that's empty or whatever, right? Somebody else from the outside world is helping him like continue to like exist or whatever, and he's kind of taken on this humanoid form. The Fruitiger, you can't see it, but there's actually there should be a big battery pack on his back that keeps him energized. And then he has the eye dog on his shoulder. And a chain. Technically, like when you think Fruitiger Arrow, basically you would think like, oh, bright outfits and whatnot, but like it's still me in another universe. So I had to like incorporate black somehow. So I chose that. But underneath the jacket, he wears a sleeveless shirt. But because the battery is attached to his jacket, the only time he takes it off is, or hold up, what was it? I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't have it right now. If you were to take off the I call it his low power mode, he would take off this jacket, or like his energy saving mode, where he would detach from the battery to save its energy. But his whole mood would change. His whole mood and personality would change if he did that. So he tries not to do it. And he has visors somewhere. I just don't think I don't think I drew it. And I was thinking about dyeing his hair, but nah. Low battery mode would have made him look cool, and I probably would have done something like this. Is his visor. I said the visor, so the visor is gonna give him all his information that he needs. If the visor were to break, it would take a while for him to repair it. So he's gonna, the iDog is technically his assistant, and it could display all the information he needs. Otherwise, he has information stored within him, but like any new information is shown within his visor so that he could take it in. Like it detects things like threats and whatnot, anything that's personally new. And then this is me like blocking out like colors. And this is like the sketch with like without the colors. This is like the original sketch I have. But yeah, I gotta bring him to life. But I have like there's like one other person I gotta bring to life, and if I don't get them done by summer, it's gonna be a whole issue. So we'll see. And I still haven't finished Mia. I keep making new characters without finishing the characters that I already have. But yeah. The chain here, it didn't survive. I don't know why. I made it small. And the pocket's gotta get fixed. But yeah, this is Fruitiger Arrow C. I wasn't gonna show him off, but I was like, you know what, might as well. Looks like he and Mia would be co-workers. If he existed in Tenebria, then maybe. In Tenebria, then maybe. In the story of Tenebria, I mean. Because the way I have it set up is like, he was there, like, once the computer that he was on like completely shut off for good, somebody found like the remnants of whatever and was experimenting on it, and it brought him to life, and he took on this form of a human. He took on this form of a human. What human? Probably the person who discovered this computer that he was still on. For some reason, no one knows why the computer still exists, or not why it exists. Nobody knows why it's still working after being off for so many years. But he can leave, like, his realm that he lives in. It's not like it's like a Windows XP background, but that's all he sees. It's an empty space with the iDog or whatever. He could bring things to life. I literally just changed this freaking battery on my mouse. Low battery? I changed your battery like last week. Trust, I'm buying a new mouse next month, I swear. And I just bought this mouse. Hold up. One second. There we go. Yeah, these batteries. don't last long. I think they gave me a faulty mouse. But anyways, so he kind of resembles the person that brought him to life, though he can customize his own appearance. The only thing he really changed was like the eyebrows and the hairstyle a bit, and then his clothing fits. He can enter the real world if he wants to, because this is like a time where technology is at an all-time high. Like, you could go within the computer, you could leave the computer, whatever. So technically, he could be a co-worker of Mia if I really wanted him to be a part of the story. But I don't know. But then Mia's gonna have to explain like, oh yeah, I have a co-worker that's actually a computer program. And here's how it works. So when he's inside like his computer world, like his home world, he acts as a computer. But when he's in the real world, he acts as if he's a human. Like his whole body, like his body changes into like his whole body, like biology changes into a human's actual biology. So he has to eat and whatnot. He kind of likes it, but at the same time, he kind of hates it. You wanna know his favorite drink? Boba tea. Because none of my characters' favorite drinks are boba tea. Well, all my characters at least have some sort of favorite drink, and it usually involves tea. But I do think he could come to life at some point. But no, in reality, he technically resembles what I look like in real life, minus the slit eyebrows, and my hair doesn't do all this. And my beard doesn't do that. And I don't have any, like, I have a necklace, but it's a cross necklace. I don't have pants or a belt like that, or I don't have an eye dog anymore. I don't have this type of jacket or Trigger Arrow plush or shoes. Or chain for pants. But you know what I mean. I guess I could show off a sneak peek. A little sneak peek. I gotta hide the screen though. Of who's coming this summer. This is like a very, very rough sketch. So this is all I'm showing. This is all I'm showing. What's this? Who is he? This is very, very early, by the way, so he'll look a lot better in the future. It's Kaio, a character that I'm working on for the summer for somebody else. We're gonna share the channel. We're gonna sound alike. If you know, you know. You know, you know. I'm still working on him though. He is a shark. He is based off a Caribbean reef shark. Because, you know, me being half Caribbean, I needed something from the Caribbean, so Caribbean reef shark. He's a detective. And he will be here to watch true crime and a bunch of other things and do anything like crime related. And personally, out of character, keep it on the down low, I will be using him every now and then for those crime stuff, those detective things. That's the only time you'll ever see him. Now pretend I didn't say that. But this is a sketch from like earlier this month or last month. I can't remember. But he might look better now if I do it. But if you want to see him, come by in the summer. Amir, you're gonna get this too. Alright, Miru. Everything you want is in your DMs. Oh, not yet. Actually, it might be a little off, so you might have to crop them, but it's okay, because I'm not going to do all that right now. Or it might be a little off-centered. I really love the night theme and the sunset. They give off like good vibes. And the black and white one kind of reminds me of like the image that's just pure black and then has white outline. Undertale. It gives me Undertale vibes, like an Undertale chat box, but with high definition profile. Swap to just chatting. There's 2 different just chatting boxes for some reason. You need all the versions for the modes. Oh yeah, I gave you the transparent. Gotta move this whole folder. I think that's the only time we will ever work on. This is like the first and probably only time that we'll ever work on Twitch emotes. Any other emote I will keep as a surprise, because one, I can't keep surprising y'all, can I? Stop, we can't. We gotta leave him in the past. We gotta leave that in the past. I mean, you could take the GIF of Bayonetta and like put Miru in there. Do I still have it? I don't have it in my favorites. Oh wait, yes I do. It's right there. We gotta leave that. I was about to call him delusional because you know what I keep thinking about every time I think of him? I think about how we were laughing. This was, I think, back in 2023. We were laughing about how the guy said he had a... We were laughing at his profile. Do you remember? Oh, it was winter. It was December, and he said he had a winter outfit, and we were laughing because it was an actual summer outfit. Do you remember that? That was so funny. And I was talking about it the other day. I was like, this man claimed he had a winter. outfit. And I'm like, I know he lives in America, but like, how are you in America? Or America or Canada? I don't really know, but like, how are you like in the in Canada or America, and you say the summer outfit is your winter outfit? I find that hilarious. You know, I could probably guess why, because his outfit's already a winter themed outfit, right? But if you're gonna make a winter outfit, I would make another outfit and call it a winter outfit. Save the summer outfit for summer. What are you, white? You're white? Because only white people go outside with summer clothing on. He's not white. I should rephrase, he's not white. Unless he's scared of the summer, maybe that's why his a lot of people don't like it when it's summer. Heck, I don't like it when it's summer. You know why? Because I get darker and it's too hot. Like, I want my OG melanin back, not my, I don't need to get darker. Nar is a funny word now. Oh yeah, because he used to say that a lot. And then we made the GIF because he would not. Why did we make it? Is it because he banned us? Because we were trying to tell him like he needs rules in the Discord. He was trying to run away from his problems. I told Twitch about it. Like, this guy, he banned us. Well, he banned Miru because Miru was trying to talk to him, like, respectfully and in a nice way, but he banned Miru for trying to like give tips or whatnot. And then I got banned because because me and Miru were friends and I did nothing. I was simply banned for being associated with Miru. Mind you, I didn't even know Miru and this man even knew each other until this guy showed up one day, and then Miru was like, "You know this person?" And I was like, "You know him?" Like, I knew this VTuber way before Miru showed up in my life, and then Miru was like, and then Miru was like an active chatter in my chat, and still is one of my most active people in my chat, and one of my most active friends who keeps up with everything project wise, because we have socials where we follow each other and we also talk to each other a lot. But like, it was 2020, what was it, 2022 when I first met Miru. I met this guy in 2021 when I was playing Security Breach. When Security Breach came out, he went on a break, right? And it was summer. It was summertime when I met Miru. Like, summertime when I met Miru. Then this man showed up. I was like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "It's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome on in." And Miru was like, "Hold up, you know him?" And I was like, "You know him?" And then Miru was like spamming play Omori to this guy. And he was trying so hard to ignore Miru. I could tell. You met them through Instagram. I remember you saying that. And then you told me in DMs like he likes to run away from his problems. And he did. We even told him, like, there was an incident in his Discord server too where like somebody was using AR or whatnot, and I said you should really have rules instead of deleting that stuff and not giving a reason why, like giving them a reason as to why you delete that stuff. And the reason why I say it, because I would go in depth about how to do it. Like, I will be there to help you, because one, I've been a Discord moderator and have had my own servers since 2018. I know how to run a Discord server. You need clear rules. You can't just delete somebody's, like, I mean, you can, but like, I would give, like, for me as a moderator or like a Discord owner, I'm gonna give you a reason as to why I'm not gonna let you post something like that. But like he kept deleting, he would delete it, right? And then Miru was like, Miru was in DMs. I think I still have screenshots, or like one screenshot. I don't remember. I never spoke to this dude personally unless it was like when I was streaming. And Miru was like, you need, this is what Miru quoted, dude, your Discord doesn't have clear rules, you should work on that. He said no. Well, he basically said no, but he didn't say no. He basically said no. You were told his Discord was shut down? I think he shut it down after I went on my alt, and then I sent him that GIF. Because we made that GIF after we were both banned. And then we tried to get on again. I think he shut down the Discord before, like, right after he banned my alt. Well, he's pretty much inactive. But like, that's all he does. He gets into like, I see what Mir was talking about too. Like he when he gets confronted with something, he runs away from it. So then he like hides for a bit. But then he also has a real life job, so I don't know. So he had a job, so like at the time, at first he was busy, but then he got into this little thing with Miru, and then I was banned, and then the whole thing happened, and then whatnot. But he was also like, I feel like that was like a side of him that nobody was supposed to see, but he shows it anyways. So the reason why his account is dead, he probably got into something again, right? And we just don't know. So he probably ran away. That's just my speculation. That's what I speculate. But yeah, I don't know if it's. I highly. Do you think he would have a Blue Sky account? You know what's funny? He banned you on Twitch too, and he didn't ban me. Only you. Doesn't hurt to update your audience, especially you have social media. Yeah, like I'll update my audience if I need to go, like do something or something's going on in my life. I actually don't remember how to spell his name. Help, how do I spell his name again? Oh wait, it's because I keep forgetting it's not M, it's N. This account never existed. Guys, I'm not streaming for a while. Now this account, exactly. His Twitter account doesn't exist anymore. Wait, am I spelling it wrong? Is it not INAMMUEL? Here's the thing, I don't know why he would block me, because he didn't block me or anything. There's two N's. I have oh. His account still exists. He doesn't have me banned or anything on Twitch. His last stream was 3 months ago. He has a Blue Sky, but he only has 1 follower and he doesn't post. I have him blocked on Twitter. His last post on Twitter was from 2025 and it said Chikorita stands 1 for once in our lives. Literally. Listen, I don't even know why I got dragged into it. Why should I be banned for being friends with your ex-friend that you don't really like? Like, there's no reason for me to, there's no reason for all that now, is there? There's not really a reason for all that. Like, that made no sense at all. Like, oh, you want to come for me? I'll come for you back. But no, I move on with my life, and I look back at those days and I'm like, that was funny. I remember the time when I joined his Discord and he didn't know it was me. You know why? Because I was using a dead name. I was using a name that I used to go by online with a Splatoon profile picture, and he didn't know that I was like, he didn't know that was my alt. And then I posted a whole paragraph. And you know what? That paragraph existed for several hours, and then he banned me. It was so funny. The memes are funny. It's fun to look back at what happened and laugh at how ridiculous it was. Yeah, because at the end of the day, none of that, while it should have never happened, like, we literally could have talked it out as like mutuals, and no. Like, me and you, if we really think about it, me and you, like, we understood the assignment. Like, we know how to talk to people. We know how to talk to people, and we know how to talk it out, like, without any arguments or whatever. Because we work really well together, and you've even had to, like, stop me from, like, doing certain things too, which I really appreciate. That's what a true friend does. But, like, with him, it's like, you could be a true friend and try to do it, and we could talk to him, like, you try to talk to him normally, but then his issue is he doesn't want to listen. But yeah, Miru has stopped me from, like, some of my habits before, because like again, Miru met me when I was in a very dark place. Not a very dark place, but I was in a dark place, in a dark mindset. So Miru kind of like was like, okay, hey, you need to stop this, because it was kind of affecting them mentally too, because we were both in dark places. But like, I did need to stop it, and Miru helped me with that a lot. Miru gets me out of my bad habits, if I'm being honest. See, Miru's like a big sister, but an unk. Love you, little bro. Love you too. I am never saying that again. Every time a friend says they love me, I cringe. I'm like, ugh. Like, and my friends, like, I'm like, I can never say I love you to a friend. Only my family members, because it takes a lot out of me to say I love you. I physically cringed the minute I said that. Like, my whole body shuddered. That was horrible. I'm sorry. The way I'm still, my body's still physically cringing from saying that is bad. Why? I'm so cringing. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just a reaction. I don't know. I'm fine with people saying that they love me, but then I'm like, ugh. I don't know. Unless, like, when it's friends, I'm like, ugh. People say it too. Like, they love how talented I am, and they kind of like me, and then not kind of like me, but they like me as a friend and whatnot. But they'll go, I love you. A friend did that to me, and I said, okay, because I was like, oh, hell no. So, nope. I see that same friend every now and then when I'm walking. We're supposed to have D&D, but I don't know what's going on. She's not used to genuine feeling all of it. Yeah, because I've been bullied for most of my life. So when people say that, I'm like, okay. Like, there's, like, I could take it, like, from you and, like, several other friends, I could take it. But it's like, when you say it for the first time, I will cringe because I've never heard that. I gotta get used to it. Because I'm genuinely, like, I'm used to being complimented, but not, like, to that extent. Like, or, like, genuine, or like, someone's true feelings showing, because people were always so mean to me. Yeah, people make compliments feel really fake. I've had a lot of fake friends. It's so annoying. I don't know who that is. Get off my phone. It's okay, mate. You get it, but you grow up to learn it's not cringe. Yeah, my body is just not used to it, so physically cringing. And I usually never say that out loud. Unless it's like to my mom or my dad. Let me go all the way back up because I completely skipped everything you said to the love you little bro part. You know what Miru stopped me from doing? I was gonna buy a Switch 2, right? Because one, a lot of my favorite games I can't really play. Some of the games that I got, I actually can't play on my regular Switch because, you know, I'm gonna stream them or whatnot, right? But my Switch OLED will bug out when I'm not the bug, it won't bug out, but like the audio will crackle. I don't know if it's an Elgato thing or if it's just because it's been made, my capture card was made for a Switch 2. So it's like, I don't know, but once spring ends, there's no more Switch 1 games. So once Tomodachi Life comes out and once Splatoon Raiders comes out, I'm gonna buy a Switch 2 because, you know, I'm a Splatoon fan. But like, I need them to extend the battery life, although it's not like I play the Switch all day, but I need that battery. I need that battery life to be good. Miru stopped me. I was even second guessing myself because, you know, I'm indecisive when I buy things. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy a Switch 2. Miru's like, don't do it, not worth it. And I wrote them like, oh, I bought it, but then I didn't buy it because I had to stop. Because they were charging me full price when I had a bunch of discounts. They kept charging me full price, so I was like, you know what, I ain't buying this. Let me see, let me read. Also, sometimes I like to flex. Sometimes I like to flex, and I gotta remember to not flex on y'all. Because the economy is really bad right now. But what I can flex about is my art skills. I can flex on y'all about that. And my amazing technology. Because you want it so bad, don't you? And I could help you get that if you really needed to. Like, if my friend wants something, I will get it for them. Trust, I will use my money that I get monthly to get it for them. But just so you know, all that money that I get, that I usually flex off, it's not really anything. It's not really that big of a deal because it's for school stuff. It's just scholarships. Anybody could flex scholarships. I don't care. But I'm also not the biggest fan of flexing off money or showing off money because I think that's rude. And in fact, I am not rich. I am broke. And I say I'm broke, but in reality, I'm just saving money because I have to buy groceries. I too am an adult. I have adult things I gotta pay for. I had to spend a lot of money this month, which is so sad because I spent hundreds of dollars on groceries this month, which is not normal. Also, the only people who really flex off their money are big, rich, wealthy people. And you know what we don't like? We don't like corporate wealthy people. Isn't that right? But yeah, the money I get usually goes to school stuff or whatnot. So when I say I'm broke, I mean it. Like, no, all that money's been used for school stuff. The money that I get left over is like probably hundreds of dollars for groceries, and that's it. I spend like $100, like $170 on groceries every week, and it's not good. That is bad. Don't do that. But I'm like, I need food. We all need food. Why is grocery so overpriced? Can we get rid of our president? We need a better one that can actually help out with that. Finger rigging too, exactly. Like if you need rigging stuff, I can help you. I can give you tips. You gotta do it yourself. No, don't buy the overpriced Nintendo Wii slot. Everybody else did. I was actually gonna do it for Pokemon Legends ZA, and I was like, I don't care for Pokemon that much to buy a whole Switch. A whole brand new Switch. Some people actually, I know somebody in my classes that bought a whole Switch 2 just for Pokemon ZA. And I think that's wild to think about. Because what the hell is wrong with you? Let me go back. Exactly as wild. They're just a year younger than you. Oh my god, what the heck? I don't want to remove Miru. Go away. Oh my god. They're just a year younger than me, bro, and is a full-grown adult. Yeah. It's like watching a Krakenn meltdown. That could have been you. And you would have been devastated. I know you would have. I would have told you not to. I would have did the same for you. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. You know what I did? I convinced Miru to get a Switch. Many years ago. And I gave them places. I told them exactly where they could get one. I sent links and everything. I'm like, here, pick your choice. And you know what we did? We played together one time and then we never played together again. On the Switch. That was the Pokemon Violet era. And that was in November of 2022. Do it again. I mean, the last time we played together was probably on Heartwood, because you recommended Heartwood, and me and Andrew were playing Heartwood, and you said that you saw him. We just happened to be on the same server, and you said that you saw him running around. And I haven't been on Heartwood ever since. Because grinding, I like to like ditch grinding games for months. You still need to finish the... ZA game. I haven't finished it. Me and my friend Grace, we never finished it. Because she got hers like a physical copy, so she got hers first and then I bought mine digitally, and we were playing it like offline. But like, as much as I like ZA, the only way to I don't like the fact that the only way you could play with people is by battling them. As much as I think that's fun, I want to explore, but I also don't like the fact that I'm stuck in a city and can't explore anywhere else. I find that boring, because the last Pokemon Legends game had much more exploration than ZA did. And I think exploration is a big part of Pokemon, so the fact that they made you explore night battles and zone areas that I don't even like, I think those zone areas suck, in my opinion. I was talking about this the other day. I think it's pretty boring and kind of sad. Like, and I know I didn't grow up with Pokemon X or Y, like the video games. I grew up with the anime, but not like X or Y, but I know Pokemon X and Y had a like much more exploration than ZA did. The game world feels so small. Exactly. And I don't like that. it's like so depressing. Because imagine living in a world you can't explore. You're stuck in one city all your life. Like at that point, just delete me. Just delete me at that point. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't think oh yeah, we played Miitopia Live. I think the last time I played Miitopia Live was in 2024. That was during winter, right? So when Tomodachi Life comes out, because Tomodachi Life is gonna come out in spring, we're gonna stream it live. Streams EA, nah, you know I don't like streaming Pokemon. You remember the last Pokemon game I streamed? The last Pokemon game I streamed was Brilliant Diamond. You know what's funny? We were friends. We just became friends when Brilliant Diamond was released, and I was talking about how we were talking about how I didn't like the style. That was like 3 years ago? When did... Or maybe it wasn't me and you. No, it wasn't me and you. No. No. We were live when I was talking about how I didn't like the style of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I don't really remember the live. You were there. You were there because on that same live that I did, it was a one-time thing because I don't stream Pokemon. I don't stream games like Pokemon or Zelda. Because I feel like I enjoyed those a lot on my own. We were talking about, this is the day after Mr. Karen, or no, not Karen, Mr. Ken decided he wanted to get rid of us. So you know what and we were talking about it, and I banned him that same day and blocked him on everything. We were laughing about it too. So Brilliant Diamond came out 2021, so we didn't talk about it. It was me and some other friend. Me and a few other friends were talking about how Pokemon Brilliant Diamond style was not fitting for a Brilliant Diamond remake. Also because it didn't have like all the features that Pokemon Platinum had. Pokemon Platinum had a lot more things. They took it all out for the base game. That's why Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl didn't do well. And I'm still upset that ZA wasn't Johto, and it was Johto originally, and they were like, let's go to Lumiose instead. Johto needs a remake. Black and White. I need to go back to Black and White, and I need to go back to Johto. Please let me go back to Johto. I really need it in my life. A Johto remake, because I do love the Johto region. In fact, my Pokemon OC is from the Johto region. Listen, the Let's Go series failed. Nobody's buying Let's Go Johto. You know why it failed? Because, I mean, as much as it's good at incorporating features from like Pokemon Go and like older Pokemon style games, I would rather battle the Pokemon to catch them instead of like looking at them from like a camera view and like, you know, swiping up to throw a Pokeball. Like, that's boring. Get out of here with that. Legends Johto. Well, technically this would have been Legends Johto if we really thought about it. Or it would have been Legends Gold. It would have been something. Gold, silver, whatever. It could have been Crystal. No. Oh, wait. No. It would have been Crystal. Something Crystal. Because the Crystal version did exist, so I feel like it would have been something Crystal. Since Pokemon Crystal never got a remake. You like the writable Pokemon? I think the writable Pokemon is fun. Also, it makes traveling a lot faster. The one game I never finished. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna end soon, but the one game I never finished, the one Pokemon game I never finished, I could give you a few. I never finished Pokemon Conquest. If you don't know what that game is, that game was something. I didn't really care for it. It's because turn-based RPG games like that, I struggled with a lot. I could get past it now, because I'm a very analytical person. But never finished Pokemon Conquest. Never finished Black and White or Black and White 2. I always restart it. In fact, on my Anbernic, I have those games. It's just I don't touch my Anbernic unless I'm traveling. I never finished Pokemon Gold or Silver, the DS versions. Soul Silver, or I forgot what the gold one is called. Whatever. I always go with Soul Silver. So, oh, Heart Gold or Soul Silver. There we go. What else? I played Pokemon X. I didn't grow up with it, but my cousin gave it to me and my brother lost it. So I don't know. This is while we were in New York. So back in like 2013, 2014, or 2015, we were in New York and I was gifted that game. I finished Alpha Sapphire. I never finished Violet. I never finished Diamond or Pearl. I never finished like Red, Green. I never played Yellow. And I never finished the first Legends game, Legends Arceus. I never finished that. I think that's it. There's a lot of Pokemon games I haven't finished or tried. If I'm being honest, the very first Pokemon game that I was actually playing a lot more than regular Pokemon was Pokemon Stadium 2. I was playing Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 a lot on the Nintendo 64. Which I find funny. I find that really funny because I don't even remember what Pokemon I was like. I don't even remember how far I've gotten. I always got paired up with this one person who would always have a Goldeen, and this Goldeen wouldn't do anything. It would just flop around like a Magikarp. Alright guys, I'm getting hungry, so I guess it's my time to go make something to eat. I'm gonna make ramen because it's actually... I'm kind of getting chills for some reason. But the temperature really dropped a lot. It's 20 degrees right now. And this snowstorm's about to hit in an hour. So, you better wish me luck. You better hope I live to see another day and I'm not frozen solid in my room. It's okay. If the power does go out, I have a surge protector, so like all my stuff will be fine. I just need my heater on. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I had fun. Thank you for spending the day with me. What am I checking? Oh, I gotta go make art. I gotta go make an art post. I'm gonna go make some I have bulldog ramen, but I'm not gonna make bulldog ramen because I want my shin ramyun. I want my shin I want that ramen. I want that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the lo-fi, but we're actually gonna play another song. Okay? I have a song that I have not played in what, 2 years. It's called Bayside. I have to scroll down and go get it. We're getting off with the song. Rest well and stay cozy during the storm. Thank you. It's gonna be, here's how the storm is. It's gonna be like freezing rain, right? But they're saying it's gonna be, because I'm living in the northern area, like close to, well, I can't say that. In the northern area of my state right now, throughout like for like majority of the year, it's mostly like half an inch of ice or more, and it's gonna snow again, and it's gonna be half an inch again. And it's gonna continue all the way throughout Sunday, and then Monday, whatever. And they're like, oh, classes are still resuming, but I'm like, that's dangerous. I can't walk in that. They're trying to get me killed. Also, because temperature is gonna drop below 3 to 3 or below, and the ice is gonna stay because one, it's gonna be cloudy all throughout Monday and very, very cold. So they're gonna have troubles with that. But yeah, hope everybody stays safe throughout the storm. I'm gonna go make some ramen. But thank you all for coming. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.